Without even solving the roots of a quadratic equation, we can determine the sum of the roots by the use of its coefficients. Let's try to use this quadratic formula in deriving the sum of the roots of a quadratic equation even without solving the roots themselves. So the quadratic formula is given as this: x is equal to minus b plus minus the square root of b squared minus 4ac all over 2a. Again, there are two of them because we are expecting here the sum of the numerators or the difference of the numerators. But for this instance, let's break them into two parts. But x sub 1 will be using the sum of the numerators, and x sub 2 will be using the difference of the numerators. If we are going to try adding x sub 1 and x sub 2, we can see a certain item on our numerator that is actually just opposite of the other. That's actually the square root of b squared minus 4ac. That's positive for x sub 1 and negative for x sub 2. Hence, if we're going to add them up, that would mean x sub 1 and x sub 2 will be removing the square roots or the radical expressions, leaving with minus b and minus b for each of the roots. That means there are minus 2b all over 2a. And with this, by simplifying 2, we can now guarantee that the sum of the roots of a quadratic equation, even without solving them, is just simply the ratio of negative b and a. So with this, we have x squared plus 3x minus 10 equal to 0. We know that a is 1, b is 3, and c is negative 10. If you would like to know the sum of the roots of this quadratic equation, even without solving those roots, simply plug in the value for b, which is a 3. Hence, that's negative 3 now, over a, which is 1. Hence, the sum of the roots is negative 3. Just for an illustration, let's try to see if this is really correct by solving the roots of our quadratic equation. X squared plus 3x minus 10 equals 0 is actually factorable, and we have here, using the roots, we can factor them into x minus 2 and x plus 5. You can also check that one on your own or view the previous video for the process. Hence, the roots are 2 and negative 5. And if we're going to add them, 2 plus negative 5, we will still get the same result of negative 3. So this formula for sum of roots, even without using the roots themselves, are still correct. So try to view our channel, look for the Quad Quiz playlist, because there are some items there that we'll discuss and help you understand sum of roots better.